So here we are at the estate sale, and look at how pretty these gardens are. They're so well manicured. They even have a wishing well, and look at, like, it's like they knew I was coming. So this is an 1830s farmhouse, and let's go inside and see what's inside. That is filled with glass. And then we've got all these Hummels. I like it's a corner cabinet. Oh, I might have to dig that out. We've got a couple of pieces of depression glass. Okay, so I found a treasure trove of old books. Lots and lots of books. Ew, with lots and lots of nasties in there. I don't like that at all. That's never a good sign. Alright. I wish this book was in better shape. This is an early 1900s book. It is not. It's kind of really beat up. What we got here? 1973. Almost the right year. Winnie the Pooh calendar. Actually, that's not bad. We'll grab that too. So here we go. Look at this room. Look at that old mirror. I love that old mirror. So we've got a nice little doll thing there. Got some lots and lots of Hummel stuff. Ooh, hold on. When you see something just sitting there, look what I found. A little piece of purple glass. Huh, that's kind of neat. So lots of that stuff. More depression glass. Children's Christmas books. Oh, right up. That's what that tin says over there. So we're going to dig through some of this. I got a small little pile going over there, and it's nice and quiet for a change. So let's see what's in this. Oh, look. There's like nothing in the tin. There's like not really much of anything. Those are mainly Bible books. I did pick up one of them. We got a little pile here. Got some older books here. Ooh. All right. That's a cool book. Okay, so that was a quick walkthrough. There wasn't a heck of a lot left, but there was enough left. The family had roped off a lot of spaces, so there was only a couple rooms to go through, so you didn't get to see much. But I got really great stuff, and the prices were phenomenal. Wait till you see the haul. Just saying, wait till you see the haul. That's a coffee mug. Guatemala. You afraid of my Guatemalanness? Name that movie. This is a cool kitchen. Not much here, but I am going to show you that. Like, check this out. These people have a sense of humor. Look at this. Oh, I love it. They were artists. You can tell. Look, we got sluggy bugs. Check this one out. But look at that light fixture. That is an awesome light fixture. Look at that. Oh, all right, that is cool. This whole room is actually really neat. See, come back over. Oh, I just stepped on something. There we go. So you can see this really cool room. This old table is awesome too. I kind of love the chunky monkiness. And then look at this. It goes out. Like I should be a real estate agent and not. Oh wait, there's a barn. I wonder if there's stuff in the barn. We're gonna have to go look. But I mean, look at this. Oh, I'm kind of jealous. I'm bringing you all with me because I'm a little freaked out. There's like bird's nests. And I don't even know if I'm supposed to be in here. But you know, hey, Yawanda. I don't know why I'm a little creeped out. Thank you all for hanging out with me. But there is stuff out here. A little bit more than what was inside the house. This is the last day of this one. So it just happened to be in the area of the one I really wanted to go to. And I mean, look, I do have a couple of cool things. I mean, look at her. She's kind of awesome. So I do have a few things. So lots of pics and stuff. There's some Christmassy stuff hiding in here. So I'm going to dig a little bit. We'll see what I find. Okay, now see, I totally recognize this pattern.
There's bubbles.
John's obsessed with this book he found here. So just so everyone can see.
You want to see the bubbles?
No, we don't need to see the bubbles. Oh, this is kind of neat. Look at this. Oh, I like that vase. It's very Scandinavian looking. Okay, how do you know you just survived the depression? First of all, look at her arms. Look at how tiny her arms are. And then her little face, and then it's... What does it say?
Shed spread.
Shed spread. I don't even know what shed spread is.
It's like margarine or butter.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, see if I'm right.
So I'm sure it was.
Vegetable oil.
Look at the bottom of this. So it's actually quite clever and a little frightening. The toilet paper one though. She's actually in a little better shape. And see, I can tell she's the toilet paper one. I think these old boxes are so cool, great for planting. I just think they're really neat. And John, well, he thinks these would be great for rolling rocks on nights. These commodes, look at these things. Oh my God, bed and douche pan. Okay. Okay, I am super tempted by this, but I'm going to leave it. It is a spooner. It is an antique because spooners went out of fashion in the 30s. I just think it's really nice, but I'm leaving it for now. I'll probably regret it later, but I'm leaving it. And then all of these McCoy planters. Oh my gosh, they're cool. They are, they're very cool. Okay, so what did I get from these really great estate sales? Well, one of them was really, really cool. That old farmhouse was absolutely awesome. Even though there were only a few rooms available. The other one was just kind of like, all right, everything was kind of gone. But I did pick up a few things from there. And then I went and hit up 2 little thrift stores after that. Total spend, very, very, very inexpensive. Try to keep it to a certain number every weekend when I go out and do this. So what did I get? What did I get? Let's find out. In reverse order, the little thrift store that I went to, one of my little church thrift stores, I picked up, boop, look at this. It's a mirror. I don't want to, blind you with everything that's going on, but look at the cool trim on the outside. Believe it or not, this is made in Japan. That's the little sticker there. It is a made in Japan piece, and I thought this would be a really fun piece to do. Oh, you can see some of my stuff back there. In an upcoming Halloween sale, I'm going to be in with Halen Vintage on the 17th. It's going to be a big live event on her channel. So I thought this would kind of be on the fun side. Look, you can see all my stuff behind me. Oh my goodness. So I thought this would be kind of fun for that. It'd be really neat to put your little Halloween-y kind of spooktastic stuff on. So I picked up that. And then, because I always pick these up when I find them, because they remind me of my grandma. My grandmother used to make these, and I had ones that my grandmother made. This one's a lot more, this one's brighter. This one's a little bit more subdued. So I picked up these two. These are kind of a little on the, a little bit on the boho-y cottagecore side, which I'll be having one of those coming up too, for those static drop sales. So those things I picked up at my little thrift store, just 3 little pieces, just a couple bucks there. So what about the other thrift store? My other little thrift store, which is one of my favorites, and I usually go to her for a lot of my ephemera. She was really late on my photos and ephemera, but I did get a few pieces of ephemera. I picked up this, and I had another grouping of these and sold them. This is a turn of the century, probably pre-1920, well, definitely pre-1920s harness racing, kind of big up here, that I picked up for this Halloween sale I'm going to be doing here soon. These are 1993, made by Jeffrey Jones, the artwork. It's some kind of card game, like Magic or Pokemon. But I picked these up, and I selected through, she had a whole stack of them, but I picked these up because these were kind of a little bit more haunting and very gothic. And I thought for those who like to craft stuff. So I picked up this nice little, oh my lights, like kind of blowing this out, selection of these, like really kind of, they're really great artwork. I mean, the artwork I think is fantastic. And it's darker, and it's, more goth-like. Like I said, I'm not really sure what they are. I've got to do a little research on them. So I picked up a nice little stack of these for you Halloween crafters. But I got some really neat stuff from her too. I picked up some marbles. I don't pick up marbles often, but when I do, so I picked up a nice little handful of marbles. Taking a wild stab that maybe I picked up an aggro agate piece. I don't know. We'll do a little research into these and see what's going on with the marbles. But to fill out my little marble collection, because I don't have a huge one, it's a small little thing that I put in my flower frog. I got some fun little Christmas pot holders. John said he had these when he was a kid, so I decided I would pick them up because I thought they were cute. They had a Sanka one too. I kind of went a little nuts, but I didn't get that one. Look at this guy. Oh my God. Look, we got little weenuses, weenus alert. And I'm not sure, he's carrying a little pail and he's waving at us. Look at those lashes. It's a cute little planter. It is unbranded, but it is a cute little tiny, oh, my dog's barking at something downstairs, planter. And now, I did not see, oh, no, we don't glow. I had to check. No glow. There's no glow. No glow. That's okay. But this could be made by a couple of different companies. This is cased. It is hand blown. Like it's a real rough ponto mark down here. And it is cased. I know that Fenton did these. Mount Washington Glass did these, which is one of those really old school antique glass companies. But I love the shades of green on there. I picked that up there. And I think, yeah, that was everything I got from that thrift store. Okay, now for the estate sale that really didn't have a lot of stuff left at it. I did manage to pick a few things up for the upcoming Halloween-y sale. I got, look at her. She's fantastic. Oh my gosh, I love her. Does she have little gems in there? Almost look like little gems. This is not really all that, actually it's not vintage at all. This is 2011. This is from Summit Art, but they have some really great statues. So I figured a little Dia de los Muertos was kind of fun to pick up. And I picked up for me, they had lots of art stuff. I told you they were artists. So very worn cover, but drawing paper. I like to have my paper sitting next to me so I can sit and doodle. So I'm keeping that. I found some 1960s cool little books. This one was neat for the butterflies. It had a really nice section on butterflies in here, which I thought was fun, but it has other bugs in it too. You know, see, it's got, but the illustrations in these are really kind of neat. All different types of insects. Same thing with the trees. So I picked these up for you crafters out there. I got not just one of these, I got, look, a stack. So how many are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 of these. Only 7 of them. I don't even need that many. But these are mid-60s, late 60s, because they have no zippy code in there. They're Christmas Carol books with really actually nice paper and illustrations on each of those. So I got 7 of these. So 7 different people out there can have one of those. I also picked up, big time American tall tale postcards. So these are reproductions of postcards. So I figured with some really great scanning, these would be really great for my crafters out there. Oh my God, this one, May the Best Man win. That one. Another one with the bug there. So these are like tall tale kind of things that make sense and don't make sense. Like this one's a California honeymoon. So they're really kind of neat, old-timey postcards that would have been out and about. So for you postcard lovers. So I picked this up. I don't even know when this came out. When did this come out? Let's find out. 1981. This was published in 81. So I picked up some cool books over there. And apparently I had a book fetish this weekend. Because I got a lot of books. So guess what Wednesday's static sale is going to be, everybody? Books! I got and more ephemera for you crafters out there. So I got a lot of books. So some of the stuff is really kind of neat. So I got a very old, The Pokey Little Pup, golden book. One of the original golden books. Because look at the back. Oh, look at the back. Let's find out the date. So this is from the Farmhouse sale. That's what this is from. So this is 1943 in its 5th printing in 1943. And I got another one that is from 1947, a golden book. This is the Noise book. This one's actually kind of fun. I like this one because the man's just wandering around town and there's all these like noises that are being made. Hold on. Oh, I lost the page. Some of it's in black and white. Some of it's in color. So you get like a 50-50 split in this one. And the other golden book I picked up was this one. I didn't mean to pick this one up. It just ended up in my pile. So I was like, okay, fine. This one's from I think the 70s or 60s. The other children, I got lots of children's book. This is awesome. I love this one. This is Bible ABC book. I don't pick up religious stuff all that often, but when I do, it's old stuff. This is 1937, and this has just some, it's like a magazine kind of style, but really, really great photos in it. They all seem to be in black and white. So that was really cool. This might be the find of the week. 1941 original Bambi book. In pretty good shape too. I mean, we've got a little bloop there and a little bloop there. But that was it. There's no like, there's just a little bit of writing inside of who it was for, but look at that. Oh, this says to John from Mommy and Daddy at Christmas 1945, but this book is actually 1941. So when Bambi came out, that's the book. Oh. The illustrations in this are just, I mean, look at Thumper. Look at how cute he is. Oh, kind of a little gaga over that. I picked up this guy right here. This is a Child's Garden of Verses. This book is a little rough. I'm not going to say it's not. But once again, I picked this up for those of you who like to have fun with your book pages. And we got a little poem somebody had handwritten in there. And then a naughty little child writing backwards because on my end, it's all backwards. So this is A Child's Garden of Verses by Robert Louis Stevenson, illustrated by, I can't really read that. This one here, great illustrations in this. This book here is another one from the 30s. 1932 to be precise. 1932. So we do have a few color illustrations and a few that aren't. So there we go. There's a color illustration there. So it's a whole little poem book, and then not one but two Louisa M. Alcott books. So I have the 8 Cousins and Jack and Jill, both in really good shape. They're part of some library, so they look really nice sitting next to each other. Once again, these are from the 30s, early 1900s, 1907. I thought it was from the 30s. 1907 on Jack and Jill. And this one here, 8 Cousins. Both in pretty good shape too. 1920. All right, this one was 1920. So, those are really great. But wait, that's not all. I also picked up glass. And I got a lot of it sitting down here. So you might see the top of my head. So I picked up this beautiful, very, very thin, delicate purple glass, amethyst glass there. I don't know if you can just see that. It's just a little bud vase, hand-blown glass. Nice little hand-blown piece. It looks gorgeous sitting in the window. Got a little Ellie Smith guy. I already have one of these, so I got no problem selling this baby. A little Ellie Smith urn. Although I do have to say, having 2 of them sitting on a bookshelf with a nice little plant coming out of them, you can't go wrong with that. All right, I picked up, this is so pretty. Okay, so this is another antique piece. I am not 100% certain, but this is definitely early American pattern. Hold it up higher, Nick. This is definitely early American pattern glass. It is nice and weighty. It could be part of the American Brilliance. This design in here would be the zipper design, and then a lot of them had this, so I have to do a little research on this. This would have had a lid. I know this would have had a lid because I'm thinking it was a biscuit jar. But I picked it up because I thought it'd be an absolutely gorgeous planter. Just really pretty because it kind of has these Art Deco-y kind of lines to it that I really like. So I love that piece. And I picked up a pair of really gorgeous, and I have to look up what pattern this actually is. I know they're Fostoria. Fostoria candlesticks. Look at the etching. And it's not, the etching is not on here, it's on the underside. But just look at the deco lines of these as well. These are probably from either the late 20s or maybe the early 30s, but they're gorgeous. It could be their Baroque pattern. I am not 100% certain. I have to double check. But we have a beautiful little pair of these guys. I'm running out of space in front of me. Running out of space. All right, and last but not least, this is another one I have to look up. I don't know this pattern off the top of my head, but I think this is the poinsettia pattern. Look at for size reference, here's my diet soda. Look at the size of these. I'm so used to seeing them like this big. I mean, they're the same size as the candlestick, for crying out loud. And I got 2 of them in pink. These are great with their original tops. I mean, come on. Now there is one of them had a little bit of a flea bite on the inside, probably from taking the on and off. And they had salt and pepper in them when I picked them up. They did. We left the salt and pepper. Oh, there it is. This one has a little bit of right there, a little bit of a flea bite. To be expected. This stuff is old. I have to, like I said, I have to look up exactly when this is from, or if this is the poinsettia pattern or not. I think it is. As you can see right there, the little poinsettia. Not a common pattern if it is. Oh, there's still water in there. I gotta do a better job at cleaning these out, getting the water out. But they were really fun too, and gorgeous. So that was it. That was the haul. I appreciate you all hanging out with me. What do I have going on this week? Well, Monday, Glassware class will be 6 p.m. It'll be on my channel, because I'm going to be flying solo here for a little bit. It'll be on my channel, and we're going to mix the format up. But so make sure you tune in. We'll talk more about this all on Monday, but I wanted to let you all know there will be a glass clearance sale, 6 p.m. on my channel. We're going to try to keep it to about an hour as per usual. So a little bit of a channel update, a little bit of a life update, actually kind of a big life update, and where we're going from there. So there'll be lots of clearance stuff. We're doing $1, $3, and $5 starts. So make sure you set your calendar for that. Wednesday, there will be a Static Wednesday sale, as always. I think I'm going to do a lot of these books and maybe some more ephemeris and pictures. Kind of get in touch again with all you crafters out there who like to do some fun stuff with these books. And Friday, as always, investigating a find. I have a lot of stuff here to actually research that I'm not sure what it is, what the pattern is, and who made it, and all that fun stuff. So as usual, we'll be having that on Friday as well. And if you want to set your calendars for in the future, I'll let it drop here now. On the 15th, I'm going to be part of Trusty Huckster's drop sale. There's a whole bunch of lovely people who'll be doing that. More to come on that. That's on the 15th of August. And on the 17th, I'm going to be over on Halen Vintage's channel, and we're going to be doing some Halloween stuff. And some of this stuff that you just saw today will be filtering its way in there. On that note, if you see something in the haul that I showed you that you just have to have, or you really, really want to, put your dibs in on, you can send me a message. You can leave a message down here below in the comment section. You can send me an email. Probably the best way is always Instagram, because I hear that and I see that right away. You can DM me over there on Instagram as well, and we will work something out, unless I've said, oh no, this is totally going to be in this sale, like the few kind of like Halloween kind of like pieces I have. That's going to be, some of that stuff's for there, because I picked it up specifically for that. Like these gorgeous little cards. I'm in love with these cards. So that is it. Thank you all for hanging out with me and watching. Please remember to give me a thumbs up. It really helps. And leave a comment in below. Even if you just say, hey, Nikki, that was great. Loved it. Or great stuff. Helps me out a lot. Until next time, everybody, stay swanky and stay classy.